What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the most flaccid celery, back again with another stream. I was just, I fast traveled here. The last time I played, I had unlocked flight in my 2 completed maps. So that's all anybody really missed. Actually, all anybody missed at all. Everybody's going to take their naps. Speak to the cabin attendant. Back there. Fun. No, I've unlocked flight in Urkopacha and Kozama Uka. There's still more maps to clear and stuff. Additionally, my equips are got a 92 ring. That's like the only improvement in terms of the equips. Like, that's all that is. And with that, in-game napping.
You have a moment?
What you got, Wooklama?
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
You're awkward as fuck, I get it.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We
Hey,
should go
Rebel.
outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
Wooklama is uncomfortable. And awkward. And doesn't know how to speak, apparently. I am starting to try to do something earlier. Before stream, and then I noticed the time and was like, well, I don't have a whole lot of time till I need to start stream. I don't think I can totally set it up in advance. So, I'll wait, worry about it another time. I also had to, you know, look into a bunch of stuff in that regard as well. London Quarter, I cannot just directly fast travel there, so we'll just do this instead. Pretty sure I can get there from this spot. Well, okay. I slightly prolonged this because I need to go here first. Crazy, because I normally tell everyone, like, when they first start playing, that in every town, one of the first things you should do is hit the Aetherite and then unlock all of the Aethernet points. You know, there's a point where there's a couple points where you can't just immediately get the Aether right, but you can still use all of the Aethernet points beyond that. But all the same, I did not take my own advice. I'm gonna come over here because the Aetherite is right. The Aethernet shard, I mean, is right down here. So we're gonna go ahead and attune to this Aethernet shard. There's the dirigible landing one, and I think that's it. And I don't know. I've got Wachumeki Meki. I've got Bayside Bevy. Got Ferrard Cabins, Aethernet, or Aetherite Plaza. I've got that. Got Bright Plume. Pretty sure I'm only missing dirigible landing. Yeah. Cool. And I'll get the dirigible landing one in a little while. It's not a big deal. At this very moment. Old woman. Success in the contest. Where is my notification supposedly at? Message request and friend request from somebody. I will fucking deal with you later. I don't have the fucking patience to deal with you. I don't even fucking know who you are. And I'm pretty sure you're not actually a fucking person. Most of the people that just randomly friend request me from servers aren't real fucking people. Pisses me off. I really do wish that people would just, you know, stop sucking. Take time to wander a little. But I'm just gonna skip that and go straight to where she's planning on talking to me at. Sun's fucking rising, woman. Please be voiced.
This is much better.
Awesome.
I used
Boys.
to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well,
What's up, brother?
I've been
You're all
thinking a
good,
lot
man.
since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
You're learning.
Really, I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means...
What's up,
So,
Nate?
this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said.
Oh, hey, Nate, you finally actually followed. I'm proud of you, sir. Thank you. Right. So the reason that's up is because, for those of you who haven't yet, click that link tree. Check out Saved by Scarlet, guys. Seriously, definitely appreciate these guys. Also, in my About section, I have all of the bands as well as links for them that have given, or all of the musicians, I should say, as well as links for them that have given me permission to use their music. For example, you know, I got Saved by Scarlet, I got their link tree, I got Fight Like Sins website, I got Citizen Soldier's website, Forgone, I have a link to their Spotify, you know, stuff like that. That's just kind of, you know, what I do. Hey, absolutely, brother. You know, you guys make some good music.
Hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve. With each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh, and by the way, Nate, I hope you've given some consideration to when we might be able to sit down and do another interview with all of the band this time instead of just you and Matt.
There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
I mean, I kind of have to at this point, but, you know... Oh yeah, Wook Lamont is...
Thank the gods for that.
They really designed her well. Her character looks good.
Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
The sun is rising, Chica. Are you gonna, like, sleep for 30 minutes before we get back together? Like, what's going on here? Oh, that would be, I'll have to talk with you for sure about that. Thursday nights might be a little tough depending on, timing since I have AA meetings on Thursdays. But I will definitely sit down and talk with you. I'd like to get at least, one more member of the band. What? Are you... I'm sorry. I am confused now, sir. I am actually confused. Because I don't jail people for cat jokes. Now, if you were to make a terrible joke about dogs, or anything that violates TOS, that'd be a different story. Unless you were going to make a joke that uses the word for cat that isn't being used in that context to refer to the cat. That might be a little weird. Oh, fair enough. Honestly, yeah, she is a big figure here. She's a claimant for the throne and adopted. Monday nights would probably be the best. Sundays could work as well, though, for sure. We'll talk a little more a little later on. Nate, we'll finalize the details off stream for sure. See if we can get like Dallin and maybe somebody else involved again instead of just using you and Matt. That was an awesome interview. I was thankful for it. I get a new weapon. 94 quest. So. I'm guessing that this is going to be unvoiced, so bear with me. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's consider all claimants as they currently stand. Viralja and Koana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Woklamat would be equal with them, but for Pulchaja's thievery, which has left us one short. Conniving Braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. You can't have more than 3 keystones at most. Yeah, so Pulchaja is one character that apparently the community is kind of down bad for, which is weird. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about. Just talking about Cut and Rom, who was one of the people involved. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly what's going on there. As soon as you typed it that way, and then you said B issue, I knew exactly what was going on there. Man. Alright. Yeah, sounds good, brother. Have a good one. It was good seeing you. I'll shoot you a message a little later on, Nate, and talk to you about trying to find a day to sit down and do the interview. Taking a dirigible. Fun. Alright. Then the fastest way to get there from here would be to go here, the Resplendent Quarter. And then we'll go grab the dirigible landing this way. Woo! Before we have this conversation, we're going to grab the dirigible landing. That gives us the immediate fast travel point. And we'll go in and have that conversation. Sure. He's right up there. Perfect. Dang it, I messed up by moving just slightly too soon. I can now go to the Arch of Dawn, Gorgopatra, and Kozama Uka. And Tamu or Kozama Uka. Okay, cool. Ooh. She's terrified. She is absolutely scared. It's great. She wants me to hold her hand until she's calmed down. I'll try not to crush your hand. Oh, hey, Mablu, what's up? Kryl trying to learn things is also fun. Alright. Who in the heck? It was just being weird.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature. It is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Getting close. I should have more dungeons and trials yet, but it's fine.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Alright, cool.
It was one time.
Is the Shepral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
On the move. New map. Gonna shortly be getting a new Aetherite as well. Of course, gotta have conversations. I do need to go this way, as I expected. Cross this bridge. Alright, cool. Head mount up. Absolutely ignore the random wildlife. Huh. It's good, Aaronville. Before I speak with Alphino, just outside of Rocks, I'm going to get the Aetherite. Attune to that, and then we'll go speak to Alphino. Make some progress. Weapon. Also, fly to the dirigible. Teleport to the dirigible landing. I'm sorry, what? Is it in my inventory instead of... Oh wait, yeah, that's right. It gave me the coffer, not the weapon directly. Whoops. Now I equip the new weapon. I'm about to get a chest piece here. Let's go. Next step. So now we go to the village center for the Garden of Stars. You're gonna whirl to the ground and feed the ashes to the closest person next to you? I think you mean burn the world to the ground, but I mean, as long as you don't burn me alive, I don't care. At this point. Having fun, Bean Boy?
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece
You're
of
welcome to
weaver
pop into my
dung.
VC if
Do
you would
have
like, friendo.
Any idea how many could have been hurt?
Really quickly, need to also... My mod, the Magic Bean Juice. Kind of sporadically streams. It's not a big deal.
Now that we are assembled, let us begin.
Great friend, though.
My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as a lector on behalf
Sounds
of
fun.
my people.
Yeah, yeah. The one that's in everybody's emails.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
There's ads running. Whoa. Ads. Yeah, 'cause you're sub. Just like my girlfriend. You're my only subs.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals.
Yeah.
The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
I hope she gets paired with Kawana. Honestly, he's like the best character of the lot for her opponents. So like...
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Damn, Alice!
Claimants, Please present your colors. I have
One
red.
has red.
Blue.
Geralja is blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which
Hey,
means...
yo! He's with Koana.
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not
Yeah.
the one head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
Sounds about right.
Shibruk Bibil.
We have to cook? The challenge is to cook?
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
It's not cooking.
So it might
It's not
seem
cooking the
there's bound
illegal
to be deeper
things.
meaning
It's
to it.
cooking an actual meal.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is
Yeah,
at stake, all
that's why I
parts of
said it
this
the way I
rite
said it.
must have significance.
It's not cooking anything illegal. It's making a proper meal.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
We can cook, though
Guess at the significance of the feat.
technically not at this
Few
level.
things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
My buddy's like, we can't cook. I mean, I have a culinarian in the like
People we've
20s.
met on our journey, they've all had different practices
can
involving
cook.
food and drink.
Technically.
The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Yeah, no, he was talking the same thing as you were there, Bean Boy.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're doing a different kind of cooking. So let him cook.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Koana, shut up for 5 seconds. Just 5.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
Man, shut up. Let's just
Kitchens
get this
have been
over
made
with.
available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Yeah.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Yeah. I mean, I also have an alchemist, which seems a little more fitting. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the caffeine addict is at it again. When aren't you? Fair enough. That is factual. Oh no, you did not, sir. Sir. Ah, man, that is terrible. That is. Dang. Oh my gosh. The dude actually cracked a joke for once that is like, damn. Honestly, Bean Boy, you remember how I said when you were trying to call me and then sent me the voice message I was on a call giving somebody advice? That's him. Chaos, Rebel. Chaos. The absolute arrogance. He's like, yeah. Alright, cool. We gotta go study people now. By the way, Broke Window 41. Do you want to join the VC, sir? You are welcome to. You just have to hop into waiting room and I'll drag you down. You get to meet the Finnish war crime and actually converse with him without needing to type. I mean, he doesn't stream, so... Alright, got that. I hope I wasn't supposed to actually read. Hideous fellow. He is not popping in waiting room, though, so... Yeah, appreciate you. I understand, man. It was... crazy. Yesterday's storms were wild, too. Shut Evu. Oh, yeah. Oh no, like we had like thunderstorm and like at one point my dog about died of a heart attack. See, the reason my dog about had a heart attack though is a little different. She's terrified of loud noises. And there was a point where, there was a lightning strike, and literally as soon as the lightning struck, thunder sounded, and the lightning strike was less than 20 inches away from my window when I was sitting at my desk. Like, it was that close to me. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, pay enough attention to it to keep our streak going, and that's really all I give a shit about. Yeah. No. I have streaks going with 3 people. Yours at 406. Oh, sorry, 4 people. Yours at 406. My little sister, as I refer to her, at 178. Rebel at 51, and another person I know from a number of years back at 72. So he's gonna gather firewood. He's gonna prepare kitchen. Arianche is going to help Alphino and Cryo. We broke for LSA. You're not allowed to yeet yourself, Rebel. Wrong. As am I, and I am one. Accept that fact. Anyways, no, you're not allowed to yeet yourself out of a window out of boredom. Have you done any of the chores you need to accomplish today? I was just saying because that could occupy some of your time. That's why I asked. Jeez. I'm trying to parent you. I have to do that to Ulrich. I don't need to do that to my girlfriend, too. She called me dad. And she did her chores. She didn't call me daddy. So it's okay. Everything is okay. No. No one is. I know, because it makes me uncomfortable. Thank you, sir. She's like, that's Bean's job. Honestly? After what we talked about you thinking of doing to get your caffeine fix, I think I know exactly what kind of monster you are. No. Sir. You need help. You need some help. No, you need help. Yeah. Yeah, considering the nature of what it was. Alright, cool. This is going to be easy enough. We just have to go find out the history. If we know the history of the war and how it ends, we know the history of the food. Short distance east to another village. Gives us the information we need. Uh-huh. Huh. A lot of things. That's neither here nor there. Speaking from experience, there used to be an app worse. There used to be an app that I had at one point that was specifically known as where teens went to do the trading of the naughty pictures. And now you may ask, why did I download said app if that's really the primary reason that app was used? Because I had somebody that I was friends with that didn't have a Facebook, did not have any other way to get a hold of me at that time outside of that and Skype. The name of the app was 3 letters, and it was pronounced like Kik. K-I-K. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I'm bringing back trauma. The trauma. It is amazing. I am not sorry for re-traumatizing you, sir. And Rebel's yelling at me for it, too. I'm terrible. Well, Dude, I'm talking about back when I was a teen. I mean, it still exists, so... people use it and probably spend money on it still. I only had that app to communicate with one person, Broke Window. Literally only downloaded it to communicate with a singular person. Oh hey, look, Eva was here. Yeah, sounds like fun. Honestly, I could go with a good lots of things cracking right now. Yeah, my back needs to crack. My shoulders, my ribs, my neck. Basically everything in my body right now could use good cracking, but especially my back, my neck, and my shoulders. This dude's reactions to everything is great. And he's like, ah, no. No, that's how the game starts. With an area that they literally dropped the moon on. Granted, the moon also contained Bahamut, who I have killed many times. Telling the story of how the two heads were born. Another battlefield where she shall continue the tale. So now we have to follow him. Ah, yes, the Gundam memes. Except, in this situation, it was actually an entire nation of Magitech-using idiots called Garlemald. They're incapable of magic, so they use technology. Little different than Char dropping the moon on you. I have another notification. Why are people sending me all the notifications, guys?
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
Ooh. Was it your face?
A field of
causes brain
cinders,
damage.
indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
Also breaks mirrors.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years
That's
ago.
fair.
And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two
Bella the
enemies
Wolf,
repaid
yes.
violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
I mean, I just kind of ignore her
Ended their
existence.
endless conflict 80 years ago.
I do that to a lot of people now that I think about it.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn servant
I do that to a lot of
opposed
people,
both
honestly.
armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn servant's behest.
We were being watched. Nope. I'm getting hit with some uncomfortable things now.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Hour of resolve, Galul Jaja.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Hey, look, Kettenram.
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
He's a Rogadin.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
Each of the races present here, plus
You defeated the Skyrim?
the Kettenram from across the salt.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
We finally got to hear the head of reason speak, though. Up to this point, we had never once
Sorry.
heard him speak, because he's always been asleep!
To think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Just that one of the heads is always asleep, Fear.
I trust you understand the
Hey,
significance of Shibruk Pibil.
Bean Boy, can you go ahead and give Fear a shout out, please?
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Alright, I'm gone again. Love you, bye.
Right way to educate yourself is like
isn't it the pain that is it is being tainted?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Correctly.
Hey,
That's what I'm
Nos.
saying.
Yes, Fear.
Fuck you.
Just tell me I was wrong and look me in the eye while doing it.
You wrong.
Alright, cool. They don't know about the fact that you have the echo that lets you see memories. So. Pants. I got new pants. Cool. What am I doing? Why am I having a random moment of having a stroke? Unfortunately, at the moment, I cannot reskin them. Random item. Question mark, question mark, question mark. A monument. I'm getting very close to being level 95, and I'm still... Well, actually, no, I'm not fairly early in the 95 quest now I think about it. Here it is, that's the monument. Actually, no. No, I am still very, very early in the 94s. So got 6 more. Well, 7 considering this one. I'm counting this one. Also, that's for 94. That's not for 95. By the way, Broke Window. After this one, there's 6 more 94 quests. Then I start 95 quests. Still pretty early. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Like, his whole thing is he's a shipwright, but he's also one who learns all of the culture and stuff. He cares about history. Kawana can't even argue that. Back to Xbox. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's right. I am riding, like, the only mount I ever ride, because who doesn't like the Burb of Darkness? It's the only reason I ride it. I don't care much for the music of it particularly. I like some of the other songs for the birds better. But, like, Burb of Darkness. Remove the... Oh, yeah, the arc. For example, I like this song better. It's not a chocobo, actually, though, because it's just a regular old bird. I have chocobos. I think I have, like, 2 or 3. I have 3 chocobos. The regular, the wedding bird, and the black one. I technically could have just fast traveled back, but meh. Gotta wait till I'm in a safe zone, technically, so like a town. Then I can change my pants to look right. Because these pants look stupid. There we are. Now I look like I'm supposed to. I have some of the dogs and the wyverns, but unfortunately, I do not have the, all of the dogs or the wyverns. I don't even know what the Endwalker mounts were. Or have any of them. An hour and 18 recording-wise. Not bad. How did everyone fare? With the leaves. Whoever helped us out. We have an important history lesson. The finest firewood this forest has to offer. At the U-Brook. Never speak of this to anyone. She fell down a cenote trying to kill this thing. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? Oh, she's gonna cook it. Oh, but she wants me to help with skinning the Ebruk. Because I'm an adventurer and the guy who saved the world. Well, technically the entire universe, but that's not important. And with that, we are done. More or less.
Oh, it smells so good.
Wooklamot being hungry as always.
There is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Wooklamot just straight spitting facts.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Sure it will.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Just the sniffing.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Just fucking put the whole thing in his mouth at once. Damn.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably.
Bitchin'.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence, and your father's role in ending it.
Hells yeah. What we do.
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Time to munch.
Now, this is something I'm definitely good at.
Yeah, Wooklamot, eat. The only thing you
I
do.
believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I have a feeling it's going to be very wrong. He didn't say anything after sniffing it. He's about to eat it. He looks very sad. He looks angry at this point, actually.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Five minutes, no swearing.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Hey, Roy. Bean Boy, can you give a shout out for Roy as well?
And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
Appreciate it.
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
At least nobody's redeeming any of the weird voice.
It's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
And other fucking programs. How is it supposed to work with your shitty computer?
What do you mean? I
There's
don't.
no shot you're sitting here like, I'm confused why it's not working. I have full blocks open. I'm streaming as well. No, it's not going to use up your processing power to make you lag. I'm watching it lag in real time.
What do you mean?
If you don't understand it after that, I can't help you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That will be started after the timer ends for both of those. After this current ongoing timer ends in 3 minutes, those two will be started for their 5-minute timers.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
Fear nobody cares what you think or care about.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need.
I know. I do not particularly care though. I mean, I'm if you enjoy the game, go for it, man. And it's cool that you picked up the game. Weirdly enough, I don't care.
Delicious.
But that's honestly more often than people
it melts
think.
in your mouth, and the way the najoli rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Wook Lamont is now taunting the man.
Choke on your harmony.
More dang notifications on Discord. Why are people messaging me so much? All of a sudden.
That too is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, this time it's just a Fablecraft notification. That's fine. I don't care. It's not like it's, you know, people direct messaging me for no reason. That would be angering.
Ah, that was bliss.
Wook Lamont is amazing.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Hawana is stuck up. Hawana is the food snob,
To you,
apparently.
who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Woo. Keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
And then also to reclaim the one that was stolen. So close.
Well, I should get going then.
Goodbye, Koana. I hope to kick your teeth in soon. Alright, guys. That's one timer done. Let's get out of this cutscene and we'll start the second.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
He's awkward as hell. Kind of funny.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. She was like, got something important. Was there any more left? I could really use another helping. Like, oh my. Ads. Alright, cool. 6 more quests until I'm, well, I don't mind popping. 6 quests until I'm in 95 quests. Let me hit with some main story quests. Dude, I am at negative $110. I owe the bank money. I'm gonna join Kryl and Wook as they look into everything here. That's fun. From 20 years ago, must at least be middle-aged. Fun time. Oh. Alright, so now we speak with the dude who was the, one in charge of getting us to this point. Oh wait, I have to, do another timer, so give me just a second to get everything ready.
"5 minutes now of not being able to see and talking like this. You look like one, so I guess that makes us a good duo. Yeah. Da. That's fair. That was his, that was his name. Huh. Shut up, PC. Stop doing weird noises, please. He wants to request a moment of my company? What does he want to talk to me about? What do you have for me, sir? Should I be worried, Hunmu? Cenote behind this village. So we gotta go this way. Woo! What you got for me, Hunmu Rook? Another quest completed at that point. He wants to know of her journey thus far. Oh my. That is her daughter. That is her dad. Well, that makes this easier. That's the second time somebody has addressed me as a concerned father.
Conversation must remain between the two of us. Just the two of us. Anyways, there's that. And now I can see again. I got shoes! Woo! All I need, I think, is gloves, which I get from the next one. Oh, I also need a helmet, apparently. Oh, one of the fucking asshats listened. First, go to inventory. Next, we go to character. I have to go back to the town fast before I can, do the thing. Fear hasn't responded because I have a feeling Fear isn't actually here anymore. What I get for hoping somebody would actually hang out for once. Such is life. I've learned to expect... Oh, hey, he is here. So he just didn't hear you. That makes sense. What's up, Fear? So, Bean Boy had made a comment earlier that you apparently didn't hear. So, I just kind of assumed you weren't present anymore. Several cutscenes will play. Yada, yada, yada. I think I have enough time to do this. However, if I fail it even once, I'm going to have to restart. I started all from the start and stuff, and if I do that, then I'm going to have to, just raid out before I finish that quest. Granted. Even more rocks. It wasn't that long ago. Rebel, you should do something about that. Do something to make it so you can feel your legs. It's time to murderize this motherfucker, I think. I'm gonna kill you dead, bud. I am going to kill you dead. As brutally as possible. And I hope to do the same to the two-headed asshole, too.
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah.
And just how far do you plan on taking us?
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, track. Too bad, Rebel. You need to move so you can feel your friggin' legs.
Oh, Morok! Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone.
Move, Luna, so you can feel your legs, you idiot!
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
My rage says it all, young lady. It's not the silence, it's the fact that I'm literally about to go to fucking
Let's see those keys.
war.
I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
I don't trust Bakul Jaja to the just you and me thing, but
Adventure and attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself.
can I kill your friends? If you let me kill your friends while she kills you, that's not a problem for me.
You despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages.
Alright, well, Clement,
Come on then. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
it's time for Wook Lamont to do violence.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
I hope this man dies.
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
Oh, he's gonna guard him well, so I can't. So if I attack them, there he's also dead.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Wook Lamont's about to 1v1 this man.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
Wook Lamont's about to go ham.
No, I didn't hear you right.
He's taunting them. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
There, you get 5 minutes of this.
I'll kill you, kill you all!
He is so mad.
Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
He's so mad that he's talking big shit that he can't back up. Step away.
Eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you.
Time to go ham.
I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
I may have to skip some of the cutscenes and then watch the story back later, depending. Because I got like 10 minutes. No. It's apparently got a limit break option available too. That's fun. We'll see. We'll figure this out from here, but for now. Oh yeah, limit break.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds.
Got a self-heal. Good.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior? Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
What? Can't keep up. How do you like this? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I fucked it up again. I keep trying to use the wrong button to dash to this person.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her, brother.
Damn, I failed it. I guess I'm gonna have to try this again next time. That's annoying. Just as I went to hit my heel, I died. That's frustrating. So, that's gonna be all for today though, guys.